guys, how's it going today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be about the concept of synchronicity. So what synchronicity is, for those of you who have never heard of it, it's a term coined by Carl Jung to describe the phenomena of the simultaneous occurrence of events that appear significantly related but have no discernible causal connection. So how synchronicity came into my life was at the beginning of my awakening process. At the beginning of my awakening process, I was drawn toward my uncle's library. He has a whole collection of books that he's read over the course of his lifetime. And like I said, something had just drawn me to it. I knew that I was going to find a book that would give me great information. I came across a book called Many Minds, Many Masters by the author Weiss. And it's a true story about his experience of a patient that was recommended to him. He was a psychiatrist who had a lot of different phobias and anxiety disorders that were not able to be treated by many other doctors, and he was recommended this patient. He tried traditional methods for curing her challenges over the course of a year, and none of them worked until he started to try hypnotherapy. When he tried hypnotherapy, he was trying to go to early memories of her within this lifetime that would have been related to the reasons she had such anxiety now. What had actually ended up happening was he was going so far back into her lifetime, she actually went to before this lifetime, before she incarnated in her body, and started going through a whole series of past life memories or regressions. And they started to realize that every single way that she had died in a past life, it had to relate to every single phobia or fear that she had within this lifetime. So I read this book, and I went up to my uncle and I told him, you wouldn't have read this book. Why do you have this book? He said, I've never read this book in my life. I've never seen this book in my life. I have no idea how it got in my library, which I thought at the time was odd. So a month goes by, and trying to do a past life regression because I was really interested in it from reading the book. And I go on YouTube and I type in past life regression, whatever. I find this video. It's about a half an hour long in this place called Omega. So the guy puts you through a past life regression, and I go through my whole own regression that I'm gonna make another video about because it's too long to put in this video. But anyway, I go through my whole past life memory, and I wake up and I start to read the description of the video below, and I realize it's the same author of the book that I had found. So you could see how how synchronistic these events are. To go even further, relating to this book, at that point in time, I was spending a lot of time with the girl, and I was showing her the things that I was finding about life and about everything that I was discovering. But then I met this other girl who I'm now in a relationship with, and I just felt like I've known that girl who I'm now in a relationship for a while, but I've never met her within this lifetime. And I'm getting really interested in this girl at this point, and I'm hanging out with the other girl this one day, and she tells me this girl has a crush on me. And I got all excited, and I started to speak to that other girl more, who is now my girlfriend, and stopped talking to the other person I was spending a lot of time with. And I had given her the book Many Minds, Many Masters to read, along with a couple others. And the last day that we hung out, we had breakfast, and she gave me the books back. She knew that we were kind of splitting ways at this time. And what she had done in the book Many Minds, Many Masters, she had drawn a picture of a male and a female hugging kind of like kissing in front of a willow tree. It was a very beautiful picture, and I thought it was a great picture, and I was grateful for it and all. And I started to talk to this other girl who's now my girlfriend, and this is months later now. I'm helping her do a project for school, and it's about her name, and her name is Shelby. So what Shelby means in Germanic language is willow tree. And I told her the story that I had just told you, and we were just both in awe. It's those types of things that really reinforce everything that I've learned about the universe and how everything is happening for a reason. How we are constantly creating our reality, and how there's these external forces that are always about us that are sending you clues or synchronicities that they're there. It's an amazing thing. I could go on so long with this concept of synchronicity. Me and the person I'm with now, another time, this is a few months back now, we had spent some time of the day together, but earlier in the day we were separate, and we were watching one of our favorite shows, Bob's Burgers, and we had just saw in one of the scenes, one of the buildings said 333, and I go, oh, that's odd, I've been seeing 333 all day. And she says, really? Me too. And we look it up, and like I just said, there's these forces externally that are always there helping us. 333 is pretty much a sacred number that shows that these external forces are always around, are always dabbling within your life, and it's amazing. I could go on forever with different stories of synchronicity, but what I want to do is encourage you to now look in your life and really pay attention, really start to look at the similarities between your thoughts and between the things that are happening externally to you. It's a really amazing thing, and it's something that the more that you realize, the more that you get reinforced of everything that you are probably learning right now. It's such a beautiful thing. So if you want, you could comment in this video, underneath this video, or with a video reply of examples of synchronicity in your life and how you came to the whole concept, because it's a really great conversation to have, and I'm really interested in hearing what other people have experienced. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, and I've seen posts and forums, everything about what I'm speaking about. It's such a crazy thing. It's such an amazing reinforcement to understand that, yes, everything is happening for a reason. So, with that being said, I wish you guys all happiness, and that you're having a great day, and that everything that you wish is coming to fruition in your life, like it seems to be with me. Have a great day, guys. It was nice talking to you. See ya.